Hello booktubers, Wendy here. You have reached my channel, Book It with Wendy. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. I told you guys I'd be filming this on Memorial Day, and it is Memorial Day and I'm filming. So happy to have you here. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome if you are new here. I'm happy to have you. So today I'm doing a book review on this book, Another Brooklyn, a novel by Jacqueline Woodson, this shiny, shiny book. So yeah, this book I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm behind by a couple of book reviews. I told you guys I've been reading a lot lately, which has been really good. And I'm taking advantage of this beautiful day on Long Island, New York. Hopefully by you, wherever you are, it's beautiful too. It's perfect weather. It's like 70 something degrees, no humidity, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm taking advantage of the light, the natural light. I always love that as well. And I'm going to do this book review. I actually did write down some notes because I read it a few weeks ago and I wanted to not forget anything, so I actually jotted down some notes because I wanted to share every nuance of this book with you because, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this book. So I'm going to do a spoiler-free review because I want you guys to read this book and not know, what happens. So Jacqueline Woodson, this is my first time reading one of her books. She's known for her YA and then middle grade books, and I'm not a big YA person, but I am definitely going to check out her other books after reading this. She did write a memoir of sorts about 6 years ago called Brown-Eyed Girl Dreaming, and it's a middle grade memoir. And it actually won the National Book Award that year for young people's literature, which is nice. This is her first adult novel, and it's very short. It's under 200 pages, which I love. And it was, the novel was long listed for the 2016 National Book Award for Fiction as well, which is interesting. So the book opens with August. She's our narrator returning to New York City for the funeral of her father. And during that time, she thinks back to her coming of age in Brooklyn. She grows up in the 1970s, and it's about her reflecting back about her relationship with her family and her relationship with her friends that she had during that time. And her writing in this book, the writing in this book, is absolutely beautiful. And mainly because Woodson is a poetry writer. And it really shows in this writing. So I wanted to put some quotes from the beginning of the book because that's what really grabbed me right from the beginning. And you can see how beautiful the writing is by It starts, the very first page says, "For a long time, my mother wasn't vacant. Mine could have been a more tragic story. My father could have given in to a woman and left my brother and me to care for ourselves, or worse, in the care of the New York City children's services, where my father said there was seldom a happy ending. But this didn't happen. I know now that what is tragic isn't the moment, it's the memory. If we had jazz, would we have survived differently? If we had known our story was a blues with a refrain running through it, would we have lifted our heads? said to each other, "This is memory," again and again until the living made sense. Where would we be now if we had known there was a melody to our madness? Because even though Sylvia, Angela, and Gigi and I came together like a jazz improv, half notes tentatively moving toward one another until the ensemble found its footing and the music felt like it had always been playing. We didn't have jazz to know this was who we were. We had the top 40 music of the 1970s to tell our story. It never quite figured us out. I love that. This book is a book that has stayed with me since I read it. And there's a lot of quotes like that in the book, sprinkled throughout the book. There was a lot I loved about this book. I loved the beginning that I just read to you. It's very captivating. It does pull you in. And there's sections like that throughout the book. The whole book is filled with quotes like that. The writing style is like a stream of consciousness. The story just lends itself to small pieces of August's teen and also her preteen years. Her pieces of her life are presented to us in like memory snapshots, if you will, from the past. The narrative moves between the past and the present, which I really like in books. There are afterlife passages throughout the novel that really shows August's preoccupation with death and family. You know, like what happens when someone has died, which really reveals a lot about August, her state of mind throughout the novel, and shows how she copes with loss and death. Within her family, also within her community as well. And the memories of August's time in Brooklyn and her childhood before that in Tennessee. The reader really gets in August's head, which I like. And I empathized with her a lot in this book. The author solely reveals pieces that, you know, made August who she was. The flashbacks to Brooklyn, her teen years, even flashbacks to her childhood in Tennessee with her mother and father and her brother. And more pieces that really shaped who August is. And that's what I think Jacqueline Woodson was trying to relay in this book. It's very much a character story, and you slowly learn more about August's and what shaped her into the person she becomes. I really like this book. It's also a book about friendship. Whoops, sorry. It's also a book about friendships and growing up and her relationship with her friends and her family and just a lot of things that were going on in Brooklyn at the time. So I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really liked it. It stayed with me. I would definitely recommend this book to you guys. And please comment below if you've read this or if you're thinking of getting this book, because you won't be disappointed. It's just a really good story. And like I said, I think what made it just put it over the top is her writing. It's just absolutely beautiful. So I definitely will check out her other books, her memoir I'd like to read as well. And that's it for me. I hope everybody had a really nice weekend. I definitely enjoyed being off. I got a lot of reading done, and I've been really reading a lot. And reading has always been my go-to to help me through different periods in my life, some darker periods, if you will. It's just always helped me, which is one of the reasons why I really love it so much. It's not just a hobby to me. It's one of those things in life that I truly enjoy doing. And besides the fact that books can help you escape, they're very relaxing. So it kind of leveled my moods out, you know, because of what a difficult year this has been. Reading has helped, really, I can say, pull me through a lot of the darker moments that I've had this year, and I'm a work in progress with that. So you know, I'll take the good days, and I just, you know, I've really been enjoying the books that I've been reading. And like I said, I don't like taking, I know some booktubers take like a stack of books and then they'll just rattle off, you know, each review, and everybody has their own style. But I like to do one book at a time and just, you know, give you my full attention to that one book, all the little nuances in it, the things that I really liked about it, and things I didn't like about it, stuff like that. That's just how I like to do my reviews. You know, I've said this before on the channel, but I really feel that books are a very personal thing, how I feel about them. I like to take each book and really concentrate on it. And I mean, I've read 2 books at a time, and I'm reading 2 books now at a time, but a lot of times I just like to read one book and really soak in that book. It's not about, you know, to me, it's not about reading 5, 6, 7 books a month and saying I read so much. It doesn't matter the quantity of books I read, it's the quality of books. And that's just how I choose to read and, you know, do my channel. Everybody's different. No style is better than the other. That's my preference. And the fact that I have been reading more is really, you know, a godsend, because it's, like I said, it's helped me through a lot of the moments since the beginning of this year that have not been so good. So anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed this long weekend that everybody had. I certainly did. And I will be back here again on Friday. I'm going to do another book review, I think. Maybe not. I know you guys wanted to see more self-care stuff and more of Apollo, and I will have Apollo on. He's sleeping right now. He's had a busy weekend too. He's gone for walks. We've done a lot of playing in the backyard, so he's tired this weekend. So he's actually sleeping, but I will definitely put him in more videos and more self-care items as well, because I know I took a poll and you guys were kind enough to tell me what you wanted to see more of, so I will deliver. I will see you guys back here on Friday, or maybe before. If I can pop in before, I definitely will. And that's it for me. So I'll see you guys again on Friday, if not before. And as always, I'll see you later.